Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will tell you about what is array and how you can easily declare and initialize an array, and then we will see how you can input and then print array element. So before that, first subscribe my channel. So our first topic is what is array. So let's see. So array is basically a collection of data of same types stored in sequentially memory location. It means data that is stored in memory location have same data type. It is a linear data structure where data is stored sequentially one after the other. So let's see his diagram. Here you can see these are memory location in which data is stored, and these are subscript or indices. So we can access these values by using these indices. For example, a person wants to make an array of length 9. So array index always start from 0. So it goes to 8 because 0 to 8 makes 9 elements. So now we will see its diagram. So here you can see this is array name or array variable, and in the braces you write array size. And these are basically memory locations and these are indices, and we can use these indices to access these values in the memory locations. For example, if I want to access value on 0 index, then I will write here 0, and if I want to access value on 5 index, then I will write here 5. So now we will see its syntax. So its syntax is here. So first you write data type and then you write array name, and in the braces you write its size. Data type means integer, float, character type, and array name you can type any name, A, B, C, Z, up to so on, any name. And size, for example, if you want to make an array of 10 elements, so here you write 10. 20 elements, then here you write 20. Let's see its examples. Here you can see int is data type, x is array name, and array size is 10. And it means this array contains 10 elements, all or of integer type. Second array is of float type, mean all elements all of float data type. Third array is character type, which contains 50 elements, and array name is n, mean all elements are of type character. So by using these formats you can easily declare array. If you want to declare integer type array, you can use this format. So if you want to declare float type, then you use this format, and if you want to declare character type array, then you use this format. So now you will see how you can easily initialize. So let's see. So you can initialize an array when you declare it by specifying the initialization values in comma separated list in curly braces like this. For example, int, I make an array, int array name, and it contains 4 elements. So you have to use curly braces and you have to write here 4 elements because this array contains 4 elements. But when you don't initialize value of last index of array, it will automatically initializes to 0. For example, here I am making int array 4. This array contains 4 elements, but here only initializes 3 elements. So fourth element automatically goes to 0. So when you are initializing an array, so you have to use all elements, otherwise it automatically goes to 0. So now we will see its program. Example program: input and display array of 5 elements. So let's see. So first you have to declare an array. So I am declaring integer type array int. His name is A, and I am making 5 elements array and then placing semicolon, and also I am declaring int I because I have to use that, and then I am using for loop, and here I am initializing his value 0, then semicolon I less than 5 because this iteration rotates up to 5, semicolon, and then I have to use I plus plus. And in this loop I have to input array elements. So first I am using cout, and then here I am displaying enter array elements, then semicolon, and here I am inputting array elements C in insertion operator, and I am using here a braces, and inside braces I am using I, semicolon. Now I have to display array elements, so I am again using for loop, and in the for loop I have to use I is equal to 0, semicolon I less than 5, again semicolon I plus plus, and curly braces. Now you have to display array elements, so you use cout, and here you will display array elements, so use a, again braces, and then I. Now use semicolon. Use get character function, semicolon, and then below that you will use return return 0, semicolon. Now you will compile it. So here basically errors occur because here I am using I. Now again compile it. So here you can see basically no errors occurs. Now run it. So here you will enter 5 elements. So I am inputting here 5 elements, 2, then 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So here you can its result 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this way you can easily input array elements and easily display it. So if you like this program, tell me in comment section. Thank you so much. That's it from this video.